When I started learning escapes, and I'm about to show you guys a bit of an escape, I started talking to police officers and corrections officers about restraint. And I asked them about rope, and I said, what would you need to tie me up? And universally they said 10 feet of rope is all you need to completely and totally restrain a human being. Well, what I'm going to do is make this 10 times easier for you guys, make it 10 times more difficult for myself by giving you 100 feet of rope in an attempt to restrain me. So I'm going to need some help from the audience. Take 50 feet, you take 50 feet. I do not need the microphone anymore. And as you guys can see, the center of the rope is an all too familiar shape. A noose. And as you might have guessed, this noose is going right against my windpipe. Now I'll take my clothes off. Okay. Raise your hand if you've ever played with a Rubik's Cube. Bastards, aren't they? Well, in just a minute, these gentlemen are going to tie me up, and I am essentially going to become a human puzzle. You see, every time you make a move with a Rubik's Cube, one of two things can happen. You can either make it more scrambled up, or you can start to solve it. The problem is, every time this puzzle gets more scrambled up, it's going to pull a little tighter around my throat, leaving me about 3 to 3.5 minutes worth of oxygen. If I don't make my escape in 3.5 minutes, if the music ends and I'm on the floor, yeah, I'm going to need some help. All right, would you do that? All right, thank you. All right, that being said, there's one knot in each of those. Please pull that out. Pull the knot, one knot out. This is your time to have fun. So, make sure it's nice.
Between the legs!
Yeah. This is a really cruel crowd.
Tighter.
It's all right. There you go. Oh, yeah. I like it. I like it. A knot, that's a good idea. Again, I don't want any slack. Roll it as tight as you possibly can. Are you done? You're a freaking pro, man. Simon, shake my numb left hand. And thank you so much for your help. This round of applause is for you as you return to your seat. All right. That was very creative. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. You guys give me a round of applause. Alright guys, again, you guys have been fantastic. If I get out, then it's been wonderful entertaining you.
Visions come in a sick room bed. There's something left to learn. Pass them on, let it show. Let the rich meet death. Confront our own concern. See us sleep behind the glass, unaware of crime. Will you wake us up before it is time? The red circle holds the only light. Break down my perspective and notify everyone when the time is right. My mouth remains inactive. See us sleep behind the glass, unaware of crime. Will you wake us up before